gentlemen, welcome to another view through the ring light. Tonight, we're going to go over what we're doing here in our studio and some of the devices that I have. Next week will be the first week of March. This is the last Friday in February 27th, 2026. What I'm going to do is do a video and show you. I'm still trying to get my studio together and make it nice for everybody to see. And we have in the annex, welcome to the chat. As always, I tell everybody in the chat to let's keep it family friendly, and no matter what video I do or what segment I do, I will not tolerate any bad mouthing of anybody, any nasty comments or anything like that. And if for any reason I go off, I will come back in as soon as possible. Now what you're seeing right here is my camera, my studio and stuff like that. Everything over here. You see my microphone. You see my other ring light over here. This is showing you this ring light. What I'll do is I'll bring myself up and we'll go over what we're going to talk about. Welcome to the chat. What we're going to talk about tonight is trying to get our studio organized. And what I mean is over here, we're going to clean this mess up over here and over here. The way I set it up originally, I want to have a spot where I can make my stuff, have my stuff ready to go and everything else. This area of the studio, this room is my studio, facing this way. What you see, the Yankee sign and stuff, is my studio. You don't normally see this. What you usually see is my face. And is what I'm showing you, my studio and what I want to do. This is what you usually see in the video. You don't see this, but you would see this over here. This is the side that you see when I do it. Right now, I'm facing my back wall, the other side of my studio. And what I want to do is I want to get it to be more professional, more strategically inclined to put out a video and not just ramble on about something. I'm rambling on about different things and I'm doing this and doing that. I want to have a format and promotion that you would want to see. And that's what a lot of people do. But in this case, over here, I'm trying to get myself organized so that I can just do things. And I have a ton of wires over here and everything else. And if you see, you don't normally see this, but it bothers me. I want to have an area where I can work and set up my videos, talk to you uh, without incident and stuff like that. And of course, it's a mess again, which I don't like. I want to clean it up. And it bothers me. And that's what I'm doing, piece by piece, cleaning it up. I've shown you this many times, but to a few people haven't seen this side of the stream, what I do. You usually see me over here in this chair. I see me talking about my yard, my garden. This channel is not just gardening or whatever. It's basically everything that I do in my life on this property. The reason I picked Garden Aquatics, because I have the garden, I have the pond, and that's garden. And the remix portion is just about anything and everything. But I'm trying to keep it basically to Pacific stuff. And as we go into spring more, you'll see more shorts on flowers and stuff like that, different events that we have, stuff like that. But we're going to basically focus on our garden. We're going to make a bigger garden on this side of the house this year. But what I want to do is get everything in shape. So what I'm going to do is turn my camera over here like this and bring this up so that you can see me better. That's better. We turn this off. And again, it frustrates me. I get comments or people to say stuff about like, oh, you have this and you have that. Yes, I do. But a lot of this stuff I got from my family as gifts. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to try to straighten out all the lights, all my fixtures and stuff like that, so that I make it easier for myself to go live and to get up when I come up and everything else, to be more professional. And what you can do is you can do it with just a cell phone, which I'm recording on tonight. You can do it with a camera, or you could go on your computer and do it as well. But what I want to do tonight is straighten out. Listen, now, when I started with a laptop. And I had this set up over here. Okay? And you can come in and talk or whatever you want to do. Right now I have nobody watching me, but I'm going to do the video anyway. So if you come in to the video, like, comment, and subscribe. What you're seeing here is my screen. When I first started out, I started out with the laptop or the desktop computer over there. We have the thing. When I basically started, I started with just a laptop with the camera in it, and I talked and talked and talked. I had people come up and everything else. As I evolved the channel, I brought it into what it is today with the camera boom over here. This, the camera boom over here. My camera I eventually got one camera that I had up here, and I didn't like it because all you saw was this, my one area, whatever, um, or the room. I didn't want to show off the whole room. So what I did was I asked, could I get a green screen or something like that? A green screen for Christmas? I got a green screen. So what I did was I set up the green screen and I taped certain or captured certain videos and put it up on the green screen and took a picture of it. And you have on StreamYard, you have the virtual screen. And what you do is you pick that screen that you want. And I had these images placed on the green screen, and I can put them as backgrounds in the video. So I'm using that. I'm going to be using that as an intro into our channel. So what I'm want to do tonight is show you. I want to clean up this area so that I have a simple process. I can, boom, go to this. Boom, go to this. Have this set up. Have this set up, ready to go. This doesn't belong here. Why it's here, I don't know. I just basically have a studio where I have a few bottles of water in my little refrigerator over here. And if we have a guest in here who wants some water, I can get it without leaving the room. We basically talked about everything. What I did buy, I bought at Walmart an on 3-foot USB-C to USB cable connection. And the reason I got that was because of over here. You see this right here? We got one person in the chat and one like. I want to first straighten out this mess. I just want to have this, I call it a mess. I'm going to make it permanent that I put my phones down here. And over here, I will have all my phone connections, like my mic from my phone and everything else. We're going to put all this stuff someplace else. My stickers and stuff are in here, right in here. So I'm going to put this away someplace else. I want to clean this up as well. I have keychains that I'm going to sell to people once we get the operation up. I don't know why I put them here, got them out of the way. So we're going to find a place for this. I have a bunch of desks and cabinets around, so we're going to see what we do. I want to get some stickers up here, so I'll have these up here to show you when I go live. I usually tell everybody, if you want a sticker from me, all you have to do is send me a self-addressed envelope, and I will send you 2 small stickers like this. This is my prop. You'll get, so we got to have this here. This is the thing. They got to go over here. So what you do is you'll get 2 small stickers like this. This will be here. This will be my prop. So I can go to this. And you'll get 2 big stickers like this. 2 big stickers. If you have a sticker, just send it to the post office box listed in my About tab. And what we can do is get this over here. See, I don't know why this does this. but we can put this over here. This is another mic that I have from my other phone, so I got two of them. I asked for one, and my daughter wound up buying me one, and my son also wound up buying me one, which is right here. And this is a clips onto your phone. You have both. If you have an iPhone and you have that attachment, you see it, you can slip it into that. Or if you have the regular one, you just slip that into that, and then you hook up your microphone to your thing. I will find out which is the best one to use, and I've been using it because we've been better in our phone things when I implement my phone. This is for my on-air thing. This is the thing for the microphone on the phone, how to set it up. All right. This is for my tripod selfie stick that I have, which will be going into this one right here. This selfie stick. See it? So we'll have that. So we'll leave this over here. And this is the ring light that I have, which I'm looking at you, what you're on right now. This is the selfie stick. This is it. This is what you see right here. This is it. This is it right here. That's this. That's this. The instructions for this. Very simple to operate. So we want to put all the stuff together. And this is for the new i62K kit camera, which I have. This one right here. In this picture. Right here. That one. This is the instructions for this camera right here. It's a 4K 1080p camera, so we're going to leave these right here, and we'll put these stickers away someplace. I'm going to put them in a drawer and keep them. I have some stickers on the board. I want to clean this area up, so we're going to put them in here. Now I have this one that I bought. All right. This one, we're going to show you what we're doing right now. This is the one that I bought, the 3-foot one. Basically, this is what I had. All you saw in the store was these big 3, 4, 5, 6-foot cords. I don't need them. But we want to keep them because we have all sorts of devices. So I'm putting it over here. And what I want to do is take this one out. We'll take this out because this is a mess over here. I want to be able to put it away, get it. So what we'll do is we'll take our sound card out. We got our two mouses on, what do you call it? Mouse, or I have two mouses, one for the laptop over here. That's this one. And then this one, the black one right here for this one. Now, down below, which I made it easy to get at, is my keyboard like this. I can just pull it out. And I have my mouse over here to operate when I'm doing a video or something like that. I have it so that I can just bring it out. I have a thing for pens and stuff over here. I have to fix this too because this is acting up. That's my list of names. What I have here, right here, is our keyboard. so that I know I don't need this over here. I don't know why this is over here. Screwdriver. We don't need this. We need this over here. Here's another thing. If you have, we can put this over here for now. If you have this type of device, which you plug this into like this, you can then plug this into a USB-C cable connection to your back of your computer or a modular thing that you have. So it's interchangeable. That's for that. So we're going to leave this up there right now. I want to get this hooked up. I have this magnet. I know it's for something to do with the system. We'll leave that there. Now, this is shorter than this. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this aside. I want to show you my spot over here, and I want to clean this up. In other words, I want to have the two headsets here so that if I need them, I have them. So we can slide that under there for now. So that's available. This is where I put the headsets right here. And you see what I mean? There's too many wires. I don't like it. It's too many wires over here. As you can see. You see all the wires? What I want to do is I want to eliminate this mishmash of wires here and have it so that I have a clean setup. This is for the phone. This is charging which phone? Let's see. This one goes to the computer. So now what I want to do is I want to connect this one to this back set. This shelf was basically made for this, so that this was on this, so you had your keyboard and you had all your connections from your computer to here, and you had everything here. They came up with wireless mouses, so I don't need the mouse anymore, but this one I believe goes to this is for the camera. So we don't need this wire here. This is the problem that I have. Let me get up and I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this. I'm going to disconnect the headset and the microphone right now and work on this setup here. So we're going to put this down here. We're going to take this off. And when I'm done with it, I want to be able to just take the two things off and then put it in here like this, or over here, or maybe even down here. No, it won't fit, but it will fit up here. So we take it off when we're not in session. If I'm not using it, whatever, I can clean up the area and I have it right there. Now, what I want to do is clean up this area right here, this mishmash of wires right here. So now what we have to do is find out what goes to what. Like I said, now we have this too. We can put this in here, out of the way. Like that. That's out of the way. All right. Neatly done. There we go. Now, I have the microphone, which is this. This is the microphone. I want to take this, and we could actually hook it up that way, or the way it is hooked up. This is a microphone which goes to here and plugs into the sound card. All right, so we need that here. Now, this is the camera wire here. Now, I don't need this here. I want to put this behind me. So let's take this and bring it up here, out of the way, like this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put this behind us. You see that this one, the thing is in the middle section. We don't need this here. We got to bring it down, out of the way. We don't need all this wire. So what I want to do, this wire is hooked up to the sound card, which the computer is hooked up. The computer's hooked up to this. I have the extra connections here. I want to do is put the camera on the end here. Hopefully this will work. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull that out. And I believe this is longer than the other one that I have set aside to put up. This one is longer. Yes, this is longer. That's the thing. What I do with the one I want to put up. This is 3 feet. This is longer than 3 feet. We'll show you. See this one to this one. This is longer than 3 feet. Definitely longer than this one. Much longer. So what we want to do is we want to consolidate it. So maybe I took the camera out, wire out. That's this. And this is for the thing. So we want to hide this behind us. So what I want to do, there's a connection here. I took this one out. I want to put this one, the camera, on the end. Right here. Hopefully this works. Now we stick that wire behind us. And we don't need that showing. So that's out of the way. Now I have this, which is much better. This is shorter. So now we can take this one and we'll put this one away. You never know when we need a cord or whatever. This will work great. I would love to get one that's like 2 feet, but the one they have is 6 feet. So now what I did, I removed the camera. I also have the ring light that's up here. That's this white one right here. See the white? You see the white right there? That's that. That one goes to this ring light over here. See up there? That ring light. So that's fine. So those two go that way. Now, this one also goes that way. Now, what is that to? I don't know. I believe it's to the computer. All right, so now what I want to do, so that we don't have a mishmash of wires here, I want to move this to over here, like that. That's a charger. That's charging this phone. All right. And the other one, the other charger, goes into the sound card down below. So that's fine. Now, can I can I move this, the white one, to the sound card down below? In other words, take this out. Let me see. So I want to make room for that. I'm thinking of putting this through here and coming out the other side so that I don't have that much cord sticking out. So let's try that. That's what I want to do. So let's see if we can do that. Get this one, or do it this way. I have to check the wire on the white ring light up there. Well, first let's do this. Let's see if this works. If I can get it through here. See, this is pain in the neck. There's not much room, and I don't want to move this thing. That's what I didn't want to do. All right, we did it. Let's see if we can get this through here. It won't go through. So let's do it this way. And then we'll straighten that out. So that's the problem. So we got to do it this way. This way. We want the seat to go this way. So let me get up and try to do it this way. You see what I'm doing? I'm trying to get this to go underneath this. This is a pain in the neck. See, that's the problem I have. There we go. Okay, now, by doing this, I can take this. I have the camera. I have the microphone. I can put this in here like this. And we have less cord to worry about. That's my goal. Like that. So now I eliminated all the extra cord here. So now the sound card will go right here. That's perfect. So then when I'm not using it, I can do this. Like this is going behind the thing. So let's fix this. Let's fix this. That's it. Okay, we got that. So now when I'm done with this, goes back over here like that. When I'm done with this cord right here, I can take it and put it behind this like this when I turn it off like that, so it's out of the way. That's perfect. That's what I wanted to do. So I think I solved that problem. So now we have the microphone and the thing. So now what I can do is take this. I thought that would be the best place for this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over here. Eventually what I'm going to do, see, I have the cable. I have too much stuff up here. I'm trying to organize it. That's the problem. I keep saying that's the problem, but it is. I have to find a way to do it so that we don't have this. And we're going to take these and we're going to put them all in the drawer over here, out of the way. I'm going to stick this stuff in the drawer so I know where they are. Right here. All my books are going to be right here. Now what we can do is we can move this to over here like this, or down here out of the way. We'll do it this way. This is out of the way. Now we have our phones here. When we're done with our sound card and stuff, we can put it right here, out of the way. Now our phones are being charged up. So now I have this. I can put this up here so I know where it is every time we use it. Now this is the connection to charge the phone, the mic, and the piece you stick in your phone or your camera to do, and you plug this in to an HDMI outlet. We have one opened here now. So now I have to figure out what I had in there. I have that light. Now I want to eliminate this light over here. I want to see if there's enough cord to reach the bottom of the desk. So let's see by pulling this here. See what we have here. I want to eliminate this over here. So what I can do, because what I want to do is I want to have an opening. So this is the phone also. That goes down. All right. So we're trying to eliminate wires here. So it won't reach. I have to see how much wire is here. That's what I'm trying to see. There's not much wire, so we can't do that. Has to be here. Do I have enough? I think I can do it. We're going to try it. So we're going to take this way. I think we can do it. Yes, we can. So when I'm not using this, I can take it and put it over here out of the way, which is a good idea. That's what I'm trying to eliminate. So now we have all the wires we need for this area right here. Right here. You see this? So now we can take this and put this here. This is out of the way. If we need it, we have it. So what I want to do is take this and put it underneath the headphone thing. We'll drop it down this way. It's out of the way. You only take it out as we need it. So now we take this and put this on here like this and have this underneath this like this, fixing up the room. So what I wanted to do, we'll talk about other stuff. So that's fine now. All right, we'll check it out. I want to find a better way to do that, but that's good for this, for the boom, for the microphone right here. That's the only thing. So now we have this one. That we can also put here. So when I'm cleaning up the room, wiping down the counter, whatever, my wife does it, whatever, you don't have all this stuff in the way. So now what we can do, when we're not in use, we can take this. I want to get it like a clip or something that I can hang right here for the wires or up there. That's a good idea. So now we have both mouses available right here in front. So this isn't bad now. So now I have this whole space to utilize. So what we're going to do is take this stuff right here, this space, and put this here like that, put this here like that, put this here like that. We have our extensions if we need it that I can plug into that. Anything. If I need to put an extension on it, I have the thing which we'll put right here that we have it. All right. The same thing with this. We'll take these glasses and put them in the glass case right here. We'll work that out. I think this is another portable mic. No, that's my plugs. All right. That's going outside and I think it's another project. We can put these here for now. Up here. Now what I want to see, can we reach the bottom of this. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. You see this? You see it? It will reach the bottom right here. So that eliminates all this crappy stuff. They can clean all the mishmash of wires that I had here. So now it's perfect. So now when I go on the air, I eliminated it. See what I did? I eliminated it. I'll show you the other way. I'll show you this way. Okay, I eliminated it. This way. This is what I did. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you now. Let's go this way. All right. You see over here, right in here, this area right here, we'll turn the light off. Turn the light off, and I will show you. Who do we have in here? We have Jesse M. Welcome, Jesse. What I'm showing everybody, you see what I did? I had a mishmash of wires here. So now what I did, I straightened everything out. Now what I can do is tie this with a zip tie here, which we'll do. And I have this here where I can just grab it. Now when I want to turn on my studio, let me show you. When I want to go to the sound card and everything, I have it right here, this way. I can take this, like this is, these phones are charging here. I one that way, one that way, so that's fine. So now what we do is we take our sound card mount, put it up like this, like that. And if I need the cord, I just go like this way. And I put in my microphone like this on the sound card. My microphone, which is right here, right in there like this. Now I wanted to see what else I have on here. I think we can put another microphone or whatever. And then we have our headset that we put in. So when I'm done, I'm going to have a little thing here where I can slip everything in. So hold on. We put this in right here like this. And now I can't read that small print that's there, but that's it. That's set up. And then what I do is take this like this and put this in here, right in here, like this. If I can see it, you can't see it either. This, it's right here, right here, right there, like that. That's in. Now, Now we're set up for our live stream. That way, I don't have a mishmash of wires all around me. I have this hooked up if I need it. This one hooked up if I need it. Right here. Down here. It's out of the way. So I have all them that I can get to them. I have my two mouses, Mises, whatever you call them. My phone charging. I have this, which I'm going to use for my thing. I have my camera remotes and everything there. Another battery. We'll have that there. That's out of the way. That's what that shelf will be. These are my mics, my phones, ready to go. Both of them. Great. And then things, so it'll make it simpler for me to go live. So I just take this out like this. And we could go live with no problem. That's it. Now you see, I'm talking with the mic, which I tell everybody. You see this right here? It tells me you have sound. That's what I think. That's my voice talking to you on the thing. And then if we make a comment or something or a gesture, you hear it and you see it. You hear it? I want you to hear it and listen. Listen, let me know if you hear it. Okay, up here. And then you have, of course, that's basically it. So we're all set. I got to figure out a way to do this so that this is still tangling up. So what we do is we get this out of this. There we go. This has got to face this way. So when I know I'm going to use it, I have it set up that way. What I did want to find out, I'm going to get a flashlight, a light, and see what the rest of the things say. I know I have a book somewhere, but I want to see what they say. Okay? So I'll be right back. I'm going to check that out, and I want to see what it says on the top. And I'll show you how it looks when I'm done using it. If I'm not using it on a weekend, whatever, my wife wants to clean up, the stuff will be stocked away in the shelf. That was the whole idea behind the shelf. So I have everything set. So I'll be right back. Let me get a flashlight and see what else we have, because I have all the things. Then I'm going to sometime tie all the wires together here. And I can see what I did. I did it again, but that's easy to fix. I have the wires. No, it's not. It's not. We got to put this, so we don't want this to tangle up in there. It's got to go down. There it is. It's out of the way. So that's my extra set of headphones with the mic on it if I have a guest over here. So now that's out of the way. So now we have all the wires facing down and out of the way. We got to see if the camera works, which we'll do another event. And we'll check that out. So let me get that first. I want to see what the things say on the screen. I got to get a flashlight because it's not that bright. I don't want to put the ring light on. I'll be right back. So I got a light right here. I want to see what that says on the screen here, and by you, what we have here. I want to see what this says. As you can see, I got the light so that you can see what I did here. You see? Let's move this out of the way like that. You see, it's no longer a mishmash of wires. And also down here is not a long mishmash of wires. Now, the last thing I want to do is I want to run this wire to the light up there. I want to check out what this says. Headset. Excess capacity. That's input output for the PC that we have, and that's another that's a charging V5 and A1 charging if you want to charge this up, but we don't do it that way. And then we have this other things with the cell phone, I guess, if you want to use a cell phone on here. So in other words, I have another excess capacity for another headset or another mic if I need it. I think this is too big. Or is it? We have to try it and see. So I disconnected it. Now I want to see. I put this in here like that. You can hear me talking. Now what I want to see is if I put it in here, see what we get. Excess capacity. Is that working? No. All right, let's see. That's for another headset, I guess. Let's see. Does that work? That works. So that's it. So I have another microphone. If I need another microphone, I have it. So I can have somebody else in here with my other mic, and they could talk. They can talk with me in the stream, which I wanted to see. So that's good that we have that. All right. And then what are these for? The same thing with the phone or whatever. Does that work? That works. I guess it's for other, if you want to have other people in the chat, you can have them in here. So that would be the idea. I could put a few people in here. So when we do have guests, that's what we'll do. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I figured. So now if I want to plug that headset in here, I can. So that's basically it. So now I have everything set up. What I'm going to show you now is my selfie remote stand that I have and how that works. And then we'll end the video at 11. So now I can turn that off. So this is what this looks like now. So now what I can do is, because I'm going to use it tomorrow, I set that aside like that. I put this on here like this. just like this. And we don't have a mishmash of wires. I just put that like that out of the way. So it's much, much neater. Now I have these that I need here. I have this one hooked up to the phone. I have this one, the red one. I want to remove the red one so that I have that lamp hooked up. And I want to see about hooking up the on air sign over here. I'll show you right here. Why won't this stand up? The on air sign. I'll show you. The on air sign I have over here. I want to see about hooking the on air sign up to the cable down here. I want to put that down here. So I have this. This is long enough that I can go around this. So what I'm going to do is see if I can do it. I don't want to pull it off. So let's see if we can do it first. I believe we can. I don't want to pull the lamp off. If I have to get a longer one, I'll get a longer one. But I think we can. Let's see. What I want to do is take this wire right here and run it along here and see that if it'll come down to the station over here. If we do, no, we can't because I have to get into that closet. But what we can do is take it and put it along here. That's the microphone. We don't want that. We'll do it this way. We'll put it on the laptop. If I need to get to it, I can. So this is the way we're going to do it. So if I have to disconnect it and get into the closet, I can. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it under the laptop like that. I'm going to plug it in. Nope, we can't do that. It has to stay here like this for now. I'll see about getting a longer one. Find out what size this is. So we'll be using, that's the way, it was a thought, but it's not in the way. What I may do is take this and put it behind the desk again. Get a new surge protector or whatever and put it behind the desk. And do the same thing with the on air sign. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this back into here, down here. This back into here, down here. So that's it. So this was a mishmash of wires and everything else too. So what I did was I got that. What I can do is when I'm on air, I push it away from me. All right. And it's out of the way. I can put my feet here with no problem. I'm not worried about the wires anymore. There were a ton of wires over here. The next problem I have is doing the cable wires for the TV. And I want to show you that. And then we'll call it a night. Who do we have in here? We have one person watching. We have 4 likes. We got a few people in here before. There's my bookcase. I want to make a bookcase over here, library, to the top of that calendar, and bookcases down there. And then I'll move that thing over to this side. Find a place for that. Or maybe behind me. Or maybe on that side. On this side of the thing. We'll see. But I'm looking for a narrow bookcase. Because I want to be able to open the door. And then we'll go through, starting on Sunday, we'll go through our reminder, a planner for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday for next week. So I have that. This is cleaned up. Just wire through here. I'll zip tie these together. I'm tying these down soon. I'm going to pull that through. All right. So now what I did, I got the wire out of the way. See, this wire I want to get out of the way. Right there. So what I'm going to do is bring you down and show you what I do. You see this? One more step. And you'll be to my level. And then we'll check out the other one. And I'll explain my TV to you and everything else. I want to get it down to my level. All right. That level. Now what I'm going to do is take that wire and put it through so that I don't have the wires around. I'm thinking, but I gotta check it with the light and see what we have. I don't want to disconnect it now, but let's see. You see that? Well, I could put it. No, I can't. It's got to be that. That's odd that it's that way, but I have other things that could turn it around. Yeah, but then I'm trying to figure that out, a way I can get that to do it the other way. I don't want to disconnect anything. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to reconnect the red wire that's for the light and for the lamp, the on-air light and the lamp right here. Let me show you. The red wire. This is the red wire right here. Let me get down. We'll put this right here so that you can see. You see it? Now, let's get down. All right. All right. This is the red wire. Or pink, whatever you want to call it. Right here. This one. This one. So what I want to do is connect this I want to connect this. Come on. I want to connect this to this right here. We're going to put this in here like that. That's it. Now I have another thing, the phone charger, or whatever I want to put in there, I can put it in there. I have, how many more? I have a bunch of cords. Now what I want to do is get this cable, this cord right here, this one. What is holding me back? Hold on. Wife and a coat. Gotta have a coat in here. All right. So now we can move this back out of the way. Further. There we go. Now, all right. What I want to do here is get this wire. I have to figure out what this wire is to. I believe it's to the computer. Something. What we want to do is get it so that it's not. What we're going to do is we're going to twist tie all these together. So what I want to do is get this to go here. This one here is what I have the phone hooked up to. We want that like that. That's out of the way. Now I have to see whether or not I have my, I think it's to that. No, what is it to? It is to the computer. Okay. All right. So now what I want to do is find out where that wire is going. I have another selfie thing here. Why this is here, I don't know. Okay. I have to find out where the cord is for the pencil sharpener. Now down here there are phone jacks, I believe, over here on this side of the wall. On this side of the wall, over here there's a phone jack. Over here there are two phone jacks. I believe one of the phones is hooked up to this. That's what I have to see. Two. Let me see. Yes. phone jack is going back that way. It's hooked up to that one. And then there's this one too. Let me see now if the pencil sharpener is hooked up. So you see now that is clear. So what we do is we take this and we put this behind here like this. We have this over here. It's out of the way. I won't be kicking it or anything because I put my feet over here or over here. Before it was a whole bunch of mishmash wires. What we're going to do is we're going to put them together and zip tie them. So, but I want to find out where the thing is. So that's it. That's all set. So now what I do is I'll take that out, this cord right here, this one out when we're done because I have the phone hooked up to it. So everything is basically okay. We don't have a mishmash of wires up here anymore. That's perfect. And then we'll show you this in just a second. I may have showed you this before, but we'll show it again. So now what I'm going to do is shut this off, bring you back up. And my wife says my pencil sharpener isn't working over here. That's this. This pencil sharpener right here is not working. Is the plug unplugged? So this is hooked up. All right. Just got it out. Now, so these wires are going the other way. This is another board that I have. As you can see, this is my other laptop, which I have over here. This goes in the garage. Let me get another cough drop. So everything is done there, good. I gotta find out if the cord is connected to the, well, I think it is. I think there's a cord on this. It's electric. I don't want to take it out. Maybe we can take this and put this back. Didn't want to do that. But we'll get it. This can go back here. Over here. So it's a work in progress. Constantly changing it. We're going to get everything set up the right way. Let's see if it may be the batteries. I think it's electric. It is electric. So I've got to find out what cord let's hook it up to we put this back here. Let me get that up there like that. Now, I have to see which cord is connecting this down here. There's Is it unplugged? I don't think so. No. So I don't want to bring you down there again, but I have to because I want to get this to work because my wife uses it a lot. I have to see which one is not connecting or it's connected to. Is it unplugged? I don't think so. Unless it just went. Got to find out if it is connected. This is it. So is it connected? Maybe loose. So this is it. So what we can do is unplug it. And see if it's just the plug or not. And what we'll do is we got that out of the way and we can now put this behind the see what I'm doing? That was the problem. So watch. We got this tangled up with this. This is the red. This is for the other headset. This is out of the way. That's good. Now, what we did do is get where's the plug now? We got the plug out of the way. So what I did was I got this cord out of the way for this. So now what we can do is go underneath this like this. And it's out of the way. And we'll see if it works. So that's out of the way. Totally out of the way. So we can put this back there. So in other words, I had everything all set. And this is what happens. This is what happens. Let me see. That's the phone wire. This wire you can put behind us. I have to see why this isn't working. This wire right here, why this isn't working. I don't know if it went or what. but now we got it out of the way. So we got our cord all cleaned up here. Now I want to see, I have this. Can we do this? What I want to do is I want to get that behind it, behind this. We can get this behind here. You see what I'm doing? I don't know if you can see me or not, but what I'm doing is I'm putting the computer wire behind the setup. So I want to get this behind us. Out of the way. You see what I'm doing? Should have put it someplace else, but that's good. We're going to tie this all up eventually. Got it out of the way. Now, the cord for the phone. Not the phone, the pencil sharpener. We're going to put this on the end right here. Let's see if it works. So now again, I got it so that the wires aren't all over the place. That's it. This wire, the gray wire, will be taken out. So now we can go check the pencil sharpener to see if it works. It may have died or may be full. Let's see, it is plugged in. So let's see. Let's see if it's full. Over here. We can turn this off now. So basically, this is what I'm doing all the time. No, it's not full at all. So let me see if it works now. Remove the plug. We'll check it out. The thing is working. Lights are on. Should have a pencil. Let's see. Something stuck in there. May have went. Oh, let's see. Something stuck in there. It may have went. Not that it's not working. I think it's shot. I'll have to check it out. Maybe shot. It's not working right. So let's leave that there. And that's it for this view to the ring light. I figured I would show you what I'm doing, what I'm planning to do, and everything else. We'll put this over here for now. Out of the way, we'll figure out where we're going to put that stuff. This stuff. Make a drawer for it. So that's it. That's cleaned up. The desk is cleaned up. Just got to clean up that over there. But I have everything in order there now. And we'll see next time. That's another view through the ring light. I'll come back. And who do we have in the chat? I think we have Lewis Fuller and everybody. We're going to check our viewers and see what we have, and we'll end the video. I'm going to bring you back to me. So once we end the video, I'm going to unplug that. My next step is when the weather gets warmer, all this stuff right here goes outside. All this stuff goes outside. This is all gardening stuff. This goes outside. This bag of stuff right here, this bag, all this stuff, this will be fixing the window again. And that's it. It's a work in progress. Always changing. Always changing. And like I said, when you do a video, all you got to do is set up a specific area, a vertical view or a horizontal view. A vertical view is this way. Just have the doorway or show the curtains. But in that aspect, if the sun is shining above it or directly on the window, you can't use that because you'll get that glare in that which you don't want. This is a perfect view. If you have the glare, what you do is get away from the window or from the door because you want that. Or if you get a blackout curtain, you could do that. You got to also listen for the sounds and stuff like that in the video. If your phone is very sensitive, you'll pick up all the outdoor sounds and stuff like that. But this view this way, when I cover the window, you don't have that bright glare in the window and it makes your picture fuzzy. So I want to see who came into the chat tonight. We had Annie Lee, thank you. We had Jesse, thank you. Mount Sparrow, thank you. Lewis Fuller. And everybody said hello to everybody else. Thank you. And that's basically it for this video. I want to thank you all for coming in. Remember, I'll be live tomorrow night, probably about 9:30 also, for about an hour or two. We'll be back on StreamYard, and I'll go over a few things. I may do the same format, but show you different things with StreamYard and everything else. So I want to thank you for coming in. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell, and share the video out. It's free. By liking the video, dinging the bell, you get notified when I post the video. The like portion is showing YouTube that you like the video and you put it out. And you took the effort to watch the video, you liked it, and they'll constantly put it out. Comment down below, or you commented during the video. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate Lewis. I appreciate Mountain Sparrow. I appreciate Jesse M. and Annie Lee for coming into the chat. Thank you, Annie Lee and Tomic, for coming into the chat. Thank you very much. We kept it peaceful. There was no bad remarks or things that we don't like in the channel. That's what my moderators are for. So we thank you all for being here. And for all the people viewing, we got 6 likes. We got 5 people viewing. I'm basically just showing you what I'm doing in my studio and what it looks like for you. So what we'll do tomorrow night, we'll show you what it looks like and how it sounds and everything else with what we did tonight over here. You see that right there, what we did over here? So now what I want to do is, before we go, I want to show you what I do at night when we end the video. When I end the video at night, I just shut down this computer. I shut down over here. What I do is unplug this, which we now can take this and just put it out of the way, that it's not in the way. And I disconnect this, so it's off. So I'm no one going back on. Eventually, I'm not going to be on every Saturday, every Friday. I put the stuff out of the way. So now it's pretty much clear. So now I have my 2 mice there. I shut down the tablet, the desktop over here. And then what I do is take this, which I was going to show you what you can do with this, and then we'll end the video. We have another 15 minutes. So I want to thank everybody for coming in. And what I'm going to show you is this selfie tripod stick. And you can also use this as a gimbal or thing. And I'm looking into getting a gimbal. I also have this, which I can use too. This is another one. This one. And this is for when you're doing videos on the pond or want to talk about your plants or something like that. You would point to the plant down here, or show this over here. I want to show you this. I want to show you that. What you do is you take this, you have your camera here, and you put your phone in here, and then you press record, and you talk. You have the remote mic hooked up, and you would talk along the ground. You're moving along the ground. I'm showing you this. I'm showing you that. And what you do is you're moving it along the ground. And this is what you would see that way. In other words, this would be this way, and you see what's down here. And it's almost like having a drone, which you can do also. If you want to do that aspect of it, this is what you do. As you put it this way, you extend it, and you go along the ground. Make sure where you're walking, and you have your mic hooked up to you, and you're talking. In other words, this would be fully extended, and you'll be walking along the ground or doing an intro to a video showing you the grass. showing you your yard. All right. You don't have a drone out there, but it looks like a drone. You go slow, 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 and that's what you would have. See? And we'll show you that in this in the spring when the weather gets warm for that. And the same concept with this one, too. The drone footage. I'll show you what this is very easy to do. So you would take this, excuse me, you would talk like this, and then you would want to show footage like this, use it like a drone. That way, like that. So now it's a drone going along the ground, over my garden beds, say over the pond. I would bring it, oh, excuse me, I would bring it to you like this, and then bring it down to the pond, and you would see the pond in the picture, or show you over the garden beds. Oh, I got this growing, I got that growing, I got this growing over here, I got this, check this out. And you have it above you, and you could say, you got the thing, you want to take pictures of the tree, or do a better view, panoramic view. We'll go through all that with this. Should be very, very interesting. And of course, this has a flash on it too. You can do it at night. And like I said, the phone goes here, and you're going along the ground. That's it. And then what you do is it goes up. Oh, what do you mean a drone? It goes up high enough. Now remember, you're standing up and you have it above you. So you want to film that area above you. All right. Now, this is the ground. So that's what you're filming as you go along. So if you want to do a intro to a video saying we're viewing the backyard, the side of the house, or here's what I did with the bushes, and you go across the ground and you bring it down and show everybody what you did. It's panoramic view, stuff like that. We'll go through all this in our upcoming videos and so forth and so on. It's very interesting. And we have a remote, same thing. Turn it on, off, start, take a picture, whatever. When you're done, you fold it up. So you can do all sorts of things with either or. All right, you be talking to a person like this, or the same thing, same way, that way. You're not, excuse me, you're not showing this at all. You're showing this, the ground itself. All right, and I will show you what it looks like. I will do a whole video on it and then show you that. That's another thing to do. And then I will go check out my prepping video, being prepared for the next storm. We're getting out of winter, going into summer, and summer with the heavy rains, wind, hurricanes, stuff like that. That's all part of prepping. Talking about our generator, I'm going to look into getting the generator that he is advertising, so that I can at least plug in my refrigerator and stuff like that if we did have a blackout. But I do want to get the hookup to the plug to the house and have the generator run. And I'm going to build a spot for the generator so that I could just go out, pull the cord out, plug it in, and that's it. And that's another thing you got to be prepared for the storm, after the storm, and what happens after that. Heavy rains, a hurricane, or you're going to have flooding. What do you do for flooding in your area? Are you in a flood prone zone? Do you have to leave your house? Stuff like that. So that's basically it. I just wanted to show you. This is cleaned up now. Everything is in the cord that I got was perfect for the sound card. That's just plugged in, and we don't have a mishmash of wires around anymore. I got everything tucked away. Now we just got to continue working this way, getting this all cleaned up, deciding what I'm going to do with that. I want to get people to send me stickers. We have a sticker board, and I'll do it once a month. I'll do a shout out for the new stickers that I got and shout out everybody else that sent me stickers. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stickers on a sticker board. That's a shame. If you have stickers, please send me the stickers. If you like a sticker from me, just send me a self-addressed envelope and I will send you the stickers. If you send me stickers, I will send you 2 large and 2 small stickers of mine. The address is 2681 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Wantor, New York, 11793. As I show in my videos every week, Monday through Thursday, the address appears, or just go to the banner page and click on more, and it has my mailing address in there. So I hope to see you all in the next video tomorrow night. Watch for my live stream tomorrow outside with the snow, what the squirrels do, what the birds do, and stuff like that. And hope you catch one that I didn't get the camera. I couldn't figure out where the squirrel was. But what he did, he dug himself a little tunnel and popped up out someplace else. I wish I caught it on camera, but I didn't. My wife said about it too. So I'm going to look for it tomorrow. We're going to check out the pond. The fish are fine in the pond. Everything is flowing. As long as you have that aerator in there, there is an opening. That air has to get out, so it releases itself. It goes out. A few other things. So we're going into fertilizing. We're going into seeding, overseeding, what fertilizer to use, what not to use, what to plant, set up the greenhouse, what we're going to plant in the greenhouse, what we're going to plant in the yard and the gardens, flowers.
You said 2681 Sunrise Highway.
So I want you to do that. The address is 20. I have to correct that. Let me see. 3280 Sunrise Highway, Wantor, New York. 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Wantor, New York, 11793. 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Wantor, New York. That's the correct address. Okay? 3280 Sunrise Highway, Wantor, New York. The box is 174. Again, I'll say it again, 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Wantor, New York. I'll see you all in the next video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. It's 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Wantor, New York, 11793. Again, 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Wantor, New York. Send me the stickers, I'll send you mine. Okay? Till then, I will see you all in the next video. Let me know what you think of the video. Like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell, share the video. 5 things I want you to do. And remember, the key to your success, the key is in the video. When we reach the monetization level, I will show you what I did and tell you. If I can get together with Joseph on a live stream, we'll explain it to you beforehand. But I hope to be, in the next 2 weeks, monetized. And then we'll go into how I did it and what you can do to be monetized. So that's it for tonight. We were on for exactly 2 hours. I want to tell everybody once again, 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Wantor, New York, 11793. 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Wantor, New York, 11793. That's in the About tab on the banner page. Check more. You'll see it come down. Mailing address, Garden Aquatics Remix, 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Wantor, New York, 11793. I'm pretty sure I said that, but my wife said I may have said something else. But that's it. So until next time, I hope you're here for the next video. I'll show you putting that stuff up. We show you the Easter stuff going up. We show you the window display coming down, probably Sunday or Monday. I'm doing something with my daughter tomorrow, but we'll set the video up and we'll let it run throughout the evening, probably around 6 o'clock. And don't forget, this weekend, Saturday, you spring ahead. You put the clock ahead an hour if you do it in your state. There's some states that don't do it. Do you know the states that don't do it? So fall back, spring ahead. So we put the clock ahead an hour on Sunday. We lose an hour sleep on Sunday. We have more daylight. So today the sun went down, say around almost 5 or 5:30. It was dark. Now it will be darker, probably around 6 or 6:30, because we're got ahead an hour, and we'll get more daylight. We'll be able to get more stuff done. Hopefully, the snow will melt in the next few days, and then next week, so when we get out to outside, we'll talk about outside. This week, I'm going to talk to you about seeding, what type of seeds to get. I will link the How to with Doc video. Check out his lawn care guide. Go to his channel. Check out the lawn care guide that he provides. It's free. How to with Doc on YouTube. He does a whole bunch of videos about prepping, his farm that he has, what he plants, what he does. He could go off grid, on grid. He talks about all different types of equipment, or generators to run solar or non-solar, what batteries to use, what not to use, what type of generators to use. And hopefully this year, good Lord willing, I will get that system hooked up. I'll probably get everything together and then have a person install it. That's a licensed electrician. It'll cost me less. So I want to say good night. Thank you very much for coming into the channel. Don't forget, watch my videos tomorrow. Watch my shorts. Thank you for all you've done. And I will see you all in the next video tomorrow. Watch the live stream in the yard tomorrow. So I'll probably go up around 11:30, 12 o'clock, and it'll run through. Out that night, it'll probably be longer because the sun is setting later. Next week, it'll be even longer because we have the sun setting later because we sprung ahead. So that's it. I'm trying to get the hour in here. We got 4 minutes to go. So I'm just rambling on about what we're doing. So this week we'll talk about more about prepping, be prepared for the next storm, what you do after the storm and continuing to do, get ready for the next storm, what to have on hand, and what not to have, what to do, what's the best generator to buy, and I will link the how-to with Doc video about the generator, the $100 generator, I believe it is. So check it out. Check out How To with Doc. I hope you do. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember that the past is behind us. The present is now. The future is what you make it. So let's make 2026 better than 2025. That's what I was saying before I got it mixed up. So the address for the channel is 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Wanto, New York, 11793. That's it. I'll see you in the next View to the Ring Light. Check it out. Check out my other View to the Ring Lights too. We'll go into each device, how to use them, what's the best method to use them going forward as we get more daylight and everything else. I'll do a video on that during the day, how to zoom in on something, how to make it look like a drone video with what you have. And I will recommend a gimbal and stuff like that they have. That's my next thing. I'll ask maybe for a Father's Day to get a gimbal. We'll see. We'll have it in the summer to use all summer. But before that, we'll be using this as a drone, and I will show you how to use it, and I will show you on the phone. So that's it. Good night. God bless you all. I'll pray for everybody in the chat. Thank you, Lewis. Thank you. Thank you, Annie Lee, Anthem, and Jesse M., Mount Sparrow, Lewis Farrell. Thank you all for being here. Pray for my YouTube family. I hope to see you all tomorrow. Hope to see you all tomorrow night with What's Up Saturday. What's going on, where we're going, what we're planning for next week. Taking down the Christmas decorations in the window, putting up for Easter. No St. Patrick's Day stuff this year because it's so close. April, the first Sunday in April is Easter for us. So we'll end it with that note, and I'll see you tomorrow. Watch Rocky and Raquel and the Bird live stream. I'll see you then. Till then, Stephen F. signing off. Good night and God bless you all. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mount Sparrow. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, everybody. And pray for everybody in the chat and pray for our entire YouTube family. You know who they are. I'll see you in the next one. Good night, all. Good night.